Is someone else coming?
I reckon I do hear someone.
Whew, boy, am I glad to meet a couple of fellow lost souls here on All Hallows Eve. Do you mind if I sit with you?
I'm kind of in the middle of doing a podcast.
Have a seat, partner. The more the merrier. We're forming a veritable posse here on Halloween night, and I couldn't be happier about it.
Well, thank you kindly. My dogs are barking. What is the meaning of this gathering?
Well, I was just doing a podcast. It's Halloween. I'm trying to do a podcast about fear.
Well, partner, we're just resting here, resting our bones. But, the real meaning is we're forming a posse, gonna round up, capture that panther, and get him back in the safe care of the zoo. So what do you say after this? We all head back to Booze Lover Zoo and get a little tonsil juice in our system, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
and
that
then
I do.
Head out and, catch that panther.
No, I'm not. No, we're not. I'm just doing the podcast. Okay, we're not.
Well, I'm
catching
game
any
for a
kind of
panther hunt as much as the next red-blooded American, but let me first address the foul-smelling gentleman sitting to my right.
Oh, I'm glad you brought up the smell. I thought there was a carcass.
Well, the smell of carcass
nearby.
comes standard in my line of work, see, and I don't much appreciate that tone there. But feel free to address me. The name is McGillicuddy.
Well, Mr. Baby Undy, I have a proposition for you. You mentioned you work at Booze Lover Zoo, is that right?
Yep, that's correct, and it's McGillicuddy.
Apologies there, my doctor's got me on a new cocktail, makes everything go in one ear and out the other, if you know what I'm saying. But at that line of work, how's your insurance coverage? Let me ask you.
Never heard hide nor tail of any kind of zoo insurance coverage.
Well, you're missing out there. You mentioned Booze Lover Zoo. Now, I happen to know I've poured over some statistics. I keep up with the news, and I happen to know that 40 drunks just last month were gobbled up by beasts of air, land, and sea. Now, did you ever stop and think how much you could have made if you took out life insurance policies on each one of those drunks?
Well, no, I guess I never gave it much thought.
Oh, no one ever does, McGillicuddy, and that's where I come in, all right? We could be making money hand over fist off of these bozos, not to mention take out a couple of panther insurance policies tonight, and you'll be rolling in it when you wake up in the morning and rub the crust out of your eyes.
Well, to be honest with you, I suppose I could use a greenback infusion at this particular juncture.
Oh, I'm going to infuse you, Mr. McGillicuddy, so hard that you are not going to know what hit you. This particular simoleon injection is going to have dollar bills seeping out of your
My bones?
Well, I could not have put it better myself. What do you say we get to work on drawing up those contracts?
Wait. No. I mean, no. This does not sound legal at all.
Oh, nosy Nancy over here. Let me tell you, sport, drips like you are why I carry a gun. Tell me, what's your name, buddy?
My name is Spiffy.
Okay, Sniffles, let me ask you a question. All this expensive podcasting equipment lying around, have you ever even considered the possibility that a chasm could open up from the earth and swallow it, leaving you with nothing but those... let's just call them shoes. What is wrong with my shoes?
Yeah, partner, I noticed it as soon as I sat down. I was not going to say anything. Those are the most disgusting shoes I have ever seen. There's liquid seeping out of them.
There's not that much.
Oh, easy there, McGillicuddy. You see, Mr. Sniffles is not the first man I've met who's, sensitive about his choice of footwear. But let me tell you, are you interested in insuring some of this equipment?
No, I'm not.
Well, let me tell you a little story that might change your mind. I know a fellow by the name of John Woodcrest, a nice guy, an honest guy, a God-fearing American guy. Well, he had a little podcast himself, a cute little show where he would rank ice cream flavors. Well, one One night he's snuggled up next to his wife in bed, and a masked swordsman breaks into his house and slashes all of his podcasting equipment. He wakes up to find his microphones in ribbons. It's okay, he thinks. I'll start over. I'll rebuild. Well, that takes time. And in the time it took him, he got impaled by a forklift, sent to the hospital, and his wife started hanging out with Lance Goodpenis down the street. Now, does that sound like the kind of life that you envision for yourself?
Oh, that sounds like bad news. You better sign.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not signing up for any kind of insurance tonight, okay? I'm trying to do a podcast, a Halloween podcast about fear, okay? So if you don't have anything to say about that, then I don't even understand why you're here.
Fear, huh? Halloween, you say? Well, I do have some experience with the supernatural, if that floats your boat.
Yes, fine. Like anything like not insurance related, okay?
I once lost my card in a game of pinochle to a ghost.
Okay, what you want to elaborate or?
No, I don't. It's actually a very painful memory for me.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you believe in psychic mediation, communication with the spiritual world?
Just tell the story.
Well, picture you this. I was not always the picture of professionalism you see before you today. No, sir. When I'd recently flew the coop, I was out on my own. I had nowhere to go. I had nothing going on. I had no action. So, there I was, feeling like a mouse trapped in a box. So what do? No answers in this world. I turn to the other world, the spiritual world. I find myself stumbling in to a psychic's office. You know the place. Crystal ball, tarot cards, cash only, the whole 9 yards.
I lost $3,000 playing tarot card one time.
That's not like a game you can play.
Yeah, learned that lesson the hard way.
So there I was, just trying to find out where my next slice of bread was going to come from, and lo and behold, this psychic laid a sack of knowledge on me, the likes of which I'd never seen. She predicted that my old grandma would perish. Didn't think much of it, forgot it, thought it was a hoax. And then, boom! 14 years later, she was gobbled up by a shark.
So you think that the psychic predicted this, even though it happened 14 years later?
Listen, pal, I was incredulous too, but if you were there, you would have seen that shark's gnashing chompers sink into her liver-spotted haunches and drag her right into the SeaWorld enclosure. And I tell you what, sir, that is the last time me or my family ever do the all-you-can-drink booze deal at SeaWorld.
Yep, that'll get you.
So, fellas, all that's to say that I've got a boozed-up granny shark attack plan that you can have right now with a very low upfront investment and huge potential upsides. What do you say, fellas?
Yeah, put me down for 3.
All right, we just need to move on from any of your insurance schemes, any of that. We need to get back to the topic at hand. You know, we need to be talking about Halloween, about fear, about the human condition. You know, I'm trying to better people with this podcast I'm doing.
Say, partner, what's that you got next to you there?
No, this is just my. Well, it's Denny's. I'm borrowing it. It's his ham radio.
Well, turn it on. Let's see what's happening.
Yeah, you want to talk about fear? Maybe you'll hear an advertisement from one of my competitors on that thing.
That's a good one.
Okay, fine. If it'll get you to stop talking about insurance, I'll turn on the radio. And with authorities circling and the casualties piling up, it appears that this particular panther had ingested some kind of all-you-can-drink booze buffet before starting this rampage. If you're outside right now, we highly recommend that you go indoors, barricade them, close your windows, and say a prayer to the Almighty for whatever's left of your soul. I don't personally see how this community's population could ever possibly recover from carnage at this scale. We now go to Nigel Schumacher with sports. Okay, enough of that. That is depressing.
Hey, I wanted to hear that. I wagered a Woodland Sprite $16,000 on the Child's Chess Championship this weekend.
They're not going to report on that in the sports section.
Well, au contraire, my friend, the radio's gotten very progressive these days.
Well, okay, listen, if none of you guys are going to take this podcast about fear seriously, we might as well just get an ad read in, because
listen, like, if we're not going to help the people listening to this, we might as well help the people who are kind enough to sponsor the show.
Good God, do my ears deceive me, or is that someone approaching at this hour? Jesus Christ. Insurance man, take out your piece.
Well, if you insist,
No, I meant your pistol.
No. Just, but someone is coming.